I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but your parents, your church, and your way too conservative neighbors were right. Being a slut is bad. It's really, really bad. Sexual liberation is a failed experiment. It's nothing to be shy about. We're all victims of it, but we're all perpetrators of it too. A single mom is made when a woman approaches the wall but needs a kid in her life. A fuckboy is made when you can milk the cow without buying it. What's that? You're raised in a fatherless home, so now you're flinging from partner to partner in search of the gratification you always needed from a male figure? That's nice. You want to have sex? That's how the story goes. You have damaged women and sociopathic men, married by a government mechanism. This is the great equalization of the cultural playing field, sexual liberation conjured for us. What if I told you those bogus rules in Christianity were there for a reason? Let me answer a question with a question. Are there more female prostitutes than male prostitutes in the world? Who makes more money? At the end of that answer, you see that women are inherently valuable for maternal qualities, and men are useless unless they can make themselves useful. Men are the providers, the hunters. All those cliches are true, because according to a journal in PubMed Central, human origins and the transition from promiscuity to pair bonding. Sometime down the line, women became the selective mates of our species. And if you're selecting a mate for life, you're going to select the very best to pair bond with. Pair bonding is the oxytocin pathways in your brain, giving you a feeling of spiritual connection to your partner, a sense of strong relationships that last forever. Claudia Leaberworth, a behavioral scientist for the University of Utah, had concluded for her experiments on rodent voles with the same oxytocin pathways as humans, that every time this bond is broken by having another sexual partner, it weakens. According to the CDC National Center Survey for Family Growth, partners of a marriage with only one previous sexual partner were 53% likely to stay married for life, compared to virgins who are 93% likely. Now let's go back to inherent value in women. There was a funny thing that happened on OkCupid. They tried to cover it up. It was such bad optics, but the statistics survived, thank God, the internet. When filtering for extraneous misnomers, the majority of women pursued the top 20% of men, while the bottom 40% of men were not able to initiate with women at all. This occurs on a societal scale too. According to Center of Population Research and Sexual Health and HIV, University of London, UK, 1 in 3 men aren't having sex. They're involuntary celibates. Women are the selectors, men are useless. This is why in the world of sexual immorality, you get single moms and sociopathic men. Before in our Christian predisposed society, people generally had one sexual partner their whole life. Given the 50-50 gender ratio, that's one true love for everyone. In spite of the evidence, you might say, it's the men's fault. Why don't the men settle? Why don't they man up, rescue these single moms? Well, first of all, fuck you. You're telling me, after a long life of healthy decisions, I need to settle for someone who's the sexual equivalent of a bowl of fruity pebbles. No, no. Something that needs to be known by everyone is microchimerism in the female brain. The name of a journal from the National Center of Biological Information. When male semen comes into contact with women, Y chromosomes travel inside the woman and are present forever. They pierce the blood-brain barrier and nest within the brain. The neurological ramifications are still not well known, but it is known that they are there, and that the Y chromosomes can transmit to fetus in utero. When you have a child with a woman, you are having a child with every partner she has had in the past. But the funny, horrible thing is, women are attracted to men who are older than them and have a larger history of women, and men, the exact opposite. Men want as young as maternally possible, 14 to 15 years old, and virgin. You see how the cycle perpetuates itself. We have men refusing to settle, if anyone, but virgin Christian princesses, and we have women wondering why no one wants to settle with someone with 100+ sexual partners. While the men are fucking every whore in sight and the women are going after men in their prime, the entire system is pathological. I have no idea how to solve this. I genuinely don't know. But I just want everyone to think for a moment about the world of single moms and sociopathic men and fatherless children.